Hello, I'm Doug Roarin here in Juniper Level Botanic Garden, the home of Plant Delights Nursery. Let's talk about bloodroot today. Bloodroot is one of our most wonderful spring ephemerals, or native spring ephemerals. It is called bloodroot because if you dug the plant up and broke the rhizome, the root, well, the rhizome is an underground stem, it exudes a bright red sap. And indeed, the scientific name of bloodroot is Sanguinaria, from sanguis, meaning blood, and then canadensis, there's that ensis ending, which means from, and I'll let you figure out the Canada part, our 51st state. It's in bloom in very late winter, early spring. Curious thing is that some of these young seedlings have a fully formed flower, but it's sort of a miniature version of what they're going to be as a parent. The leaves are very distinctive. They get, about that big and persist most of the summer, especially if they're not drought stressed. The foliage is handsome in its own right. It's real easy. People generally grow it as a shade plant. It's one of those plants that occurs in woodland habitats mainly because it doesn't know how to operate a chainsaw and cut down the trees, because it can be grown in full sun. It'll grow really strongly in full sun. Transplants readily. We get quite a few seedlings in the garden. I hope there's not a soul out there that thinks that a few bloodroot seedlings would be a problem in the garden. They fit nicely in between bigger summer plants, sort of ornamenting the garden long before the summer plants are returned from their winter dormancy. Just wanting average soil, probably a humus-rich soil would be their first choice. And I've never seen it grown in a wet spot. I would tend to avoid a soggy spot, but it's a native wildflower that is just as easy as can be in the garden, so not one you need to worry about having to cosset it to succeed with it. White is the typical color. It's occasionally seen in pinks, and there's several spectacularly beautiful double forms of it too. So easy one to add to your garden. Thank you for your time today, and I hope to see you again in the garden.